Welcome back, folks. In our last episode, we traveled from Highway 97, the Caribou Highway, to Highway 99, which went from the Fraser River Valley to what is known as the Sea to Sky Highway, which goes from Lillooet to Vancouver. In this episode, we'll only be taking it as far as Whistler Mountain, British Columbia, Canada. Just in case you're new to the channel, we are Bob and Angie, and we are traveling North America in our Eagle Cap 1165 truck camper and our Chevy 5500 pickup truck. Our dear friends Ted and Sandy are along for the adventure in their very roomy Rockwood Nilight tag-along trailer. Of all the crazy things, it is the weekend, and we are traveling towards Whistler Mountain with no camping reservations. We're hopeful that maybe a recreational area or provincial park will have space for us. And we didn't realize that Whistler Mountain is hosting a local bike race this very weekend. Did it say what the grade was?
13%.
Wow. Real steep for sure. Can't tell. No, they've had landslides and avalanches here.
Oh, yeah.
First, we make our way to Cinnamon Recreation Park to see if they have a site for both of our rigs.
How many campsites did you say Cinnamon had?
Further. And Cottonwood has 14 sites. Coming down. Way down. We're going to check out Cinnamon Provincial Park and see if we can find space there. We'll try our luck. There's only 11 campsites available. It's pretty tight.
Two right here. The problem is Ted's got it back in.
That one looks promising up there. Oh, but he needs it on the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a long one. Not very level.
This is a long one. This is a long one. Ted's got to be able to back in. So if he could come the other way.
Not looking too good.
If you see a spot that will work for you, let us know. Cinnamon's a no-go. We're going to try for Cottonwood. Well, we're not going to get on a silver platter, huh?
Yeah.
Which is doubtful because of the weekend.
And after that, and after that, and after that, what do you got with multiple sites?
So now we're going to check out Cottonwood Provincial Park. Well, it's actually recreational.
see anything? It's too tight for Ted. Is this a site here?
Sorry folks, windshield's getting pretty dirty again. Nothing we can do about it. Here's an example of a landslide that happened at some point along this creek. Got Creek recreational area, but they only have 4 sites. Couldn't see them from the road. Here's Rogers Creek. See how that is? They have 14 sites. Again, it's too tight. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Looks like you can actually walk that.
As we continue to look for camping areas, we drive past Duffy Lake, which is a serene alpine lake surrounded by snow-capped mountains. Snow-capped mountains.
Look across.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah. Wow. This section is remote and dramatic. The road is narrow, winding, and often hugs cliff sides with sharp switchbacks. You gain and lose significant elevation, with summits around 4,200 plus feet or 1,300 meters along the way. Steep descent. Some parts have as high as 16% downgrades. And narrow winding road with 12-mile-per-hour curves. Let's get her done. Bob's got her in low. This must be for Joffrey's.
Wow, holy crap. Must be a pretty amazing place.
Yeah, they got hiking trails. Later, we learned that Joffrey Lake is famous for its 3 glacier-fed turquoise lakes. It's a hiking paradise. %, grade coming up. Downgrade, I should say. We want to take you along with us for the ride, but let's speed it up a bit. I don't think we've ever seen this number of caution signs and runaway truck ramps before on a highway in our lives. Finally to the bottom. Thankfully, those runaway truck ramps were not meant for the beast. The end of that steep descent brings us into Pemberton Valley, where the road opens into wide farmland. The valley is lush and green, with views of Mount Curry, a towering peak that dominates the horizon.
Wow, city services.
Pemberton itself is a small farming town surrounded by potato fields and backed by dramatic mountains.
Glacier water? Dang. Gotta be a glacier up there someplace. Glacier flights, helicopters, big sky golf.
In Pemberton. In our search for camping for the night, our next stop is Nilight Falls.
Campground full.
Ah, how disappointing. We have one more stop. Cal Cheek Recreation Area. We'll see if they have room for us. Bungee bridge. Could you imagine if we saw one jump? Oh my gosh, no sooner did I turn around and there was a jumper. I missed it, feeling a little frazzled. So, we've checked out probably 5 different provincial parks, and it happens to be a Friday. And we're at Whistler Mountain, and it's high tourist season. So we're along a road near Cal Cheek Provincial Park, trying to find a spot to park for the night. We're trying to figure it out. So we've found a couple of spots Bob and I will fit, but Ted and Sandy can fit in, but we're doing our best. So at the back side of Cal Cheek Provincial Park is the bungee jumping bridge. And so that's one of the draws to this campground, I'm assuming. And they are quite booked. Some people are camping along the road. We just have to figure out a spot for Ted and Sandy to fit. Well, this is our home for the night. We got some oldies here, abandoned in the background. That way is Whistler Mountain, and this way is bungee jumping. Tonight we're doing rockfish packets, putting this beautiful dill seasoning on them, a little avocado oil, a little butter, a little garlic. That seasoning we got in Seward at the fish market, where they sell fresh halibut, salmon, and cod. We thought we'd put it on this rockfish. We had it the other day and it was pretty amazing. Now for some fresh garlic. After the difficult travel time today, we've earned another delicious meal. I don't think we've had a bad meal yet traveling. Sandy whips up some great meals as well as additions to my dishes. I got Bob in here helping me wrap. He's on her. Our way to the grill. Bob's got this. We have another meal fit for a king.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of fish.
Oh my gosh.
Where'd you go? The fish refinery?
So, whatever you can't eat, just save it and have it tomorrow. Wow, look at them. People have their generators going, probably for air conditioning. There's garbage. Trees, how cool is that? Wow. It's amazing. Tall ones kind of makes up for it. They were saying these sites aren't very pretty because they have all these dead trees here that need cleaning up. And more fireweed. Cow Cheek Campground is located in a forested area, which includes trees like Douglas fir and western red cedar. Stump, there's a pine tree growing in it. It's pretty cool. But this section is like a fairy tale. It's a day use area and a campground. Sweet. Consisting of 55 drive-in sites, separated into 3 separate clusters. Sure does.
Just 15 minutes from Whistler Village.
Look at that.
The campground is fairly basic, offering fire pits and picnic tables, water, pit toilets, and firewood for sale.
Here we are. All hunky-dory for the night. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Oh, we put the slide all the way out.
We're heading into the village of Whistler this morning. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on this adventure. Join us again next week as Bob and I enter Whistler Village and celebrate our 42nd wedding anniversary. All right, guys, and as always, thank you for watching. God bless, and have a great day.